Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America. I remember that from a movie. Okay, good morning, people. I told you I was going to explain to you my slogan. Don't vote Republican, don't vote Democrat, vote American. What does it actually say? Well, what it says is this. Don't vote a candidate because he's a Republican. Don't vote because he's Democrat. Now, is that wrong? Because I'm a Democrat, I always vote yes. That is as wrong as some other things. I'm a Republican, I always vote Republican. That is very wrong. How wrong is it? There is no difference between a person saying, I'm voting Democrat because I'm a Democrat. I'm voting Republican because I'm a Republican. I'm voting for Obama because he's black and I'm black. I'm voting for McCain because he's white and I'm white. There's absolutely no difference. You Republicans out there who vote Republicans over and over again and Democrats who vote Democrats over and over again, you may be offended by what I just said, but it is the absolute truth. Voting just because is not a reason to vote. You sit there and you complain because people vote. There are people out there who are voting strictly on the color of the skin. And you say, oh, that is wrong. That is prejudice. That is racist. Well, there's people out there who vote strictly by the party. That's not any more right. That's exactly the same thing. It is prejudice. You are voting not for an individual. When you vote for a man because he's a Democrat, or vote for a man because he's a Republican, or vote for a man because of the color of his skin, or vote for a man because of his religious beliefs, you are committing exactly the same thing. Oh, it's okay, though, to do it Democrat, Republican. No, it's not. For all those who believe that it is okay to vote because you're a Republican and you voting Republican, then it has to be okay to vote because of the color of your skin. You cannot say it's all right for one, but not for the other, when they are exactly the same thing. So what am I saying when I say don't vote Republican, don't vote Democrat, vote American? I am saying get past the prejudices. Get past the gangs. Yes, the Republican Party is a gang. The Democrat Party is a gang, just like every other gang. It's a group. Just like the gangs that run the streets. They are gangs. The only difference is that they rule the country. They make the laws. Our Constitution is not built. Our country is not built on the group. The whole Constitution is built on the individual. Remember my thing yesterday on justice. Where is justice and truth found? In the jury, on the individual, not the professional. The same thing with our government. How our government goes is on the individual, you out there, not on the political party, not on the color of someone's skin, not on their religious beliefs. When you walk out there and you go to vote, how you choose your candidate decides how your government's going to run. If you go out there and vote Democrat because you're Democrat, or go out there and vote Republican because you're Republican, or go out there and vote McCain because he's white, Obama because he's black, then expect that out of your government. Because that's all you chose on. You set the guidelines. But if you go out there and vote on an individual because of who they are, what they represent, how you feel they represent you, then your government will represent you. Our Constitution has never been broken. It has been working perfectly. That's why things are the way they are, all messed up. Because you out there are not voting for you. You're voting for other things. You're voting for people because of what parties they belong to. You're voting for people because what religious backgrounds they are. You're voting for people because of the color of their skin. You're not voting for people on the values of this country. And because you do that, you get a country run on secondary, valueless values. Our forefathers had to have been geniuses, every one of them, to see what they had set up, to be able to set it up. The individual in this country matters more than anywhere else in the world. In our whole judicial system, when it's ran completely and correct, it's the individual that sits in the jury that makes it work. Our politicians, when they're running correctly, it's the individual, not the special interest groups, not the ones with big money, but the individual that makes it work. So when you get out there and vote, don't choose someone by anything other than the values you have within you. And look at the candidates for what they represent. Are they truthful to you? Have they changed during the time to appeal you, to appease you and get your vote? Or have they stayed constant? Are they so out of touch with you, the individual, that really you don't understand half of what they're saying? Because if that's the case, you know they don't represent you. Are they a smooth talker and giving you the lines, which you know are lines? Or are they telling you the straightforward truth? This is what you have to decide on. And then you go out and you vote. Don't vote because you're a Democrat. Don't vote because you're a Republican. Don't vote because you're a Libertarian or any other special group. Vote because you're an American. And make it an American choice. Look at what all the candidates have to offer and choose. I'm not saying vote for me. I hope you do write me in. Because if you look at all my videos, they haven't changed. They speak the truth. I plan on only one thing, bringing you, your voice, to the White House. And then we will make our government go the way you, the American people, want it. That's it. So like I said, don't vote Democrat. Don't vote Republican. Don't vote because of the color of the skin. Don't vote because of religious beliefs. Don't vote for any of those things. Vote for only one reason, American, and make your choice. That's what I mean by don't vote Republican, don't vote Democrat, vote American. Thank you. This is JD, still a presidential candidate. And yes, I'm a write-in in all 50 states, which probably now because I lost my vice president may not matter. You all have a nice day. Again, this is JD, and I'm still running for president. You have a nice day. And remember, don't vote Democrat, don't vote Republican, vote American. Thank you.